welcome back to the farm, everybody. We've made it to December. We got all of the crops out of the ground, but we're headed to the dealership now to pick up a couple of things that we're gonna need to get these corn stalks picked up. I actually ended up sowing some wheat down on the new field over there by the house, but we're also here in the spring gonna rearrange a couple of our fields for to work on our plans going forward. We have $225,000 worth of corn and $367,000 worth of soybeans. We'll sell the corn off in January, but the top price for our corn stalks is right here in December and January. So we got to get those knocked out. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to run over to the dealership and get the equipment that we need to make that happen. And then we'll see how much money we're going to have from that. And then come January, we'll sell off the corn. And then we'll start working on making some improvements to my property. Relocating a lot of the main farm equipment, buildings and silos and such over to my property, so we can move forward with our future plans for Grandpa's property. So we're almost to the dealership now, and that's where we're at. I wish I could go faster than 18 miles per hour so that I didn't have to fill in as much time with my talking, but we might just sit here in silence for the rest of the way there. Let's see. There's not really much else for me to talk about right now. Are there any contracts out there? Just curious what's out there to do. Oh, holy night. 101 acre corn harvest for $70,000. Nah. I'm good because it's snowing, and because it's snowing, the game is going to cause the yield to go down, so I would have to wait for all of the snow to stop before I could get into that field. And then it would take me the entire month of December to do that, and I wouldn't be able to get the corn stalks built up, so we're good. Almost to the dealership now. I probably won't make you guys endure the entire drive back. Sorry, folks. You're just gonna have to wait. There's Casey's. $3.89 still. I don't think the gas price has ever changed. I don't know why it's so expensive around these parts. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of changes to the tractor here, and then we're going to purchase some new equipment. So let's pull on in here. Get this taken care of. Oh, I got a little bit of dry fertilizer still left over from the drill I bought to put in the wheat. I'm going to get that back over to the farm at some point. I'm going to turn off the lights. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and spend $14,000 to repaint the tractor. $826 to repair it, but we are going to get rid of our duals. I don't think I'm going to make it all-wheel drive, though. I gotta go back the other way. That's what I want right there. Keep the weight on the front. Keep the GPS on it. There we go. So now that we've... Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants, huh? Alright. I guess I should repaint my vehicles more often. Maybe there's more secret achievements out there for me to unlock. So now, we are gonna go get a baler. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this John Deere 100. Yeah, we're not gonna change anything with it. That works for me there. So $12,000 there. Now we are gonna need a trailer to haul the bales with. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Sorry, but we gotta make, oh, never mind. If I can't change the color of the tires, then I'm not gonna change the color of the frame. That's fine. And we're gonna try something here because that is actually an auto-loading trailer. So I don't know if the baler that I purchased will allow us to connect anything to the back of it or not. If so, that would be great. So this is what we're going to use to go ahead and knock out the straw bale, or not the straw bales, the corn stalk bales. Let me see if it'll let me do this, because this is one of the, like I've told you before, I try not to cheat very often, but this is going to be an auto-loading trailer, so it'll automatically load the bales as they drop. But I don't think that it'll hook up to this baler. So I'm going to have to bring one of the other tractors over to get it. Yep, there's no hitch on this baler. That's fine. We'll head back to the farm and get started on the corn stalk bales, and we'll be back with you guys shortly. price of corn stalks is dropping on us. So we're going to go ahead and go pick up the trailer. We got the first section baled, and you can see there we got about just under $23,000 worth of corn stalks. So we're going to run to the dealership quick and pick up the trailer and see if we have a full load. And if we have a full load, we're going to go ahead and deliver that load. And then we'll keep an eye on the price as we bale the rest. And if the price keeps dropping, well, then we might just put up a shed, store them until next year, and be ahead of the curve. So get in here to the dealership. Woo! Black ice there. Little bit of black ice there. Alright. Go over here and get this trailer hooked up. And you know what? While I'm here, I bet you I could throw this dry fertilizer on here. Gotta get everything lined up. And also, while I'm here, another money move we're gonna make. I talked about it before. $43,000. Combine is sold. $63,000. Header is sold. We will get a new combine before next harvest, but we'll have a chance to sell all of our corn and soybeans before we get to that point. I'm going to drop this pallet of dry fertilizer on there, and now we'll jump back in the truck and head back. I'm going to have to turn my menu on briefly here. B, okay. B is what I need to. Do auto load because I ain't got the time to sit here and hand load all these bales, and this trailer doesn't look like it's gonna like 60 miles per hour. Got a little wiggle in it there. Maybe let's see what happens if I drive straight. Is it still gonna get some wiggle in it? Well, that's not bad. Alright, let's go pick us up some bales. Not 100% sure how many bales this trailer actually holds, because when I go in the menu it says it holds like, well, let me get to the field here and then I'll pull this up. Ooh, we got some weeds growing. If I go in here, it says it holds 206, but I'm pretty sure that's based on the smallest bale size possible. So we're about to find out how many bales this thing will hold. We're just going to crisscross our way across the field here and see what we can get. One bale is 4%. Bales is 8%. So that's going to be what, about 24 bales it looks like we're going to be able to take. Yep. 3 is 12%. 4 is 16. And 5 is 20. So yeah, we're going to be able to take about 20 bales here. That's fine. Honestly, don't know that I made 20. This little section, but we'll find out. 10 is 41%, so it is going to be like 24. Alright, that's not bad. I think there's 10 more bales laying over here on this section, at least. So we'll get this load in there and deliver it, and then we'll bale the rest and see what the price does. And then January we can sell the corn, and if the price of the bales of the corn stalks keeps going down, well then we'll put up a shed to store these in until next year. exactly 20. That's not bad. That is not bad for that section at all. We're gonna stack them 3 high, huh? Alright. Let's see how this works. Now, I need to get in here. And I need to figure out where this place is at. It is clear over there by Cooper Farm Green. Alright. Easy enough. That's not that far down the road. So, let's head to the Beacon of Money over here. I'm going to turn our cruise down a little bit, not go quite as fast. You know what? I might even put on some 4-way flashers since we got a good load on here. And we're going to go get these delivered, and then we might do a little bit of time-lapse action and get some the rest of these bales picked up for you guys. Yep. Let's slow this down. Had a little wiggle to it. So we need to put up a workshop. We need to put up possibly a bale storage shed and then at least a couple of green bins. I might actually I might have to do 3. Because if I have wheat down, that means I'm going to end up with 3 different crops next year. So I'm going to need 3 bins. That's not that big of a deal. We should. I think by the time we get some of these bales sold and get all the corn sold, we'll have enough money for at least some of that. I mean, I don't have to move everything yet, but I want to go ahead and move what I can. Go around our little S-curve here. Ooh. Trailer does not like the curves. There we go. There's our animal dealer. Now, are they going to make me do this the easy way or the hard way? Am I going to have to unload them manually, or can I just... Sometimes you can pull over the top of the trigger and they'll come off. Sometimes you have to drop them on the ground, so... Let's see what we can get here. Inside of this little... It is not taking them. So, we need to unload the bales. And we need to unload them here. And there we go. Yeah, $24,000. We'll take it. So now we're going to work on getting the rest of these out of the ground. We're going to end up getting the rest of these picked up. And if the price stays where it's at, we will deliver. And if the price doesn't stay where it's at, well, then we will put up some storage. So I think I'm going to time lapse this little portion of it and let you guys watch, and we'll be back in a few minutes.